everybody, welcome back to the World of Movie Melee. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, and tonight we have ourselves another match here at the start of Act 4. It's going to be a fun road through the singles division. A lot of faces we saw earlier in the year coming back, getting another shot to build off of momentum or any lost momentum for the beginning and try and make up some ground. Today, we have someone who played in the Platinum Ticket, taking on Dylan, the former singles champ, who had an appearance with James Puckett earlier to get into Summer Series. Didn't quite go his way, but Vicious Dylan Vanthuyne's back playing JPO Jordan Owens. Going to be a good one. On the desk tonight with me is the current team's champion, the Cinemaster Payson Johnson. Well, I guess maybe. Who knows?
Who knows at this
point? Who knows? Payson, how you doing?
Doing well. Potential belt loss aside, no. I'm very excited for this match. Dylan's one of my favorite people to watch play in this league. I know his first match back this season did not go the way he wanted. I know he wants to get back in the groove of things. So I fear for his opponent, as I did when he did lose last match. But at the same time, yeah, JPO was in Platinum Ticket Tournament. And if you remember, he was beating Jacoby throughout the majority of that match, but just Jacoby had it. He did the Jacoby thing again of he guessed his way to a victory and did it really impressively. I think this is going to be a really exciting match. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and hear from these guys right now in the interviews as we start with JPO. How you doing, Jordan? Last time we saw you, like Payson said, you played Jacoby. Very close game. You get to come back and play. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just the kind of player that as long as I can kind of hang in there, put in a good performance, I'm usually pretty happy. Obviously, I would love the W's, so let's see what we can do tonight.
Absolutely. So we bring in your opponent, short, sweet, Dylan Vanthuyne.
Hi.
Wearing a very snazzy shirt here today. I don't normally call out the fashion, but I like it. You are back in the ring. The loss to Puckett, I know, is not something you were very happy about. Did not sit well with you. How are you feeling about playing again, and what would the run through Act 4 mean to you?
It would mean a lot. I'm trying not to think about it too much right now. I'm trying just to focus on this match because I was. You can see it in the post-match interview for my last match. I was very shook, but I was not super happy. So I'm trying to have a good time here today, primarily because I feel like I've kind of lost, like a bit of what trivia is supposed to be all about, which is fun. I want to try to find love for trivia again. So yeah, hopefully it goes well.
Find your smile, Dylan.
I love it. So we'll go ahead. We'll get right into round number 1, which works like this. You are each going to get 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of general movie trivia. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats and a challenge for the entirety of the match. And 8 questions as we get into round number 1.
Sounds good.
All right, then your first question will come in the category of coming of age. And your question is, which 1989 coming-of-age film is set at the Welton Academy boarding school?
I think the characters in this movie are very nervous because they're at the Welton Academy because they got welts.
That's a walk. That was a walk and a half to joke.
Took you on a journey there, didn't I?
I feel like we went there and back again, and I'm exhausted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dylan.
Dead Poets Society?
JPO.
The Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society is correct. 1-1 as we get to the next question from Payson.
Absolutely. Your next question will be coming to you in the category of animation. Who voices the young version of Simba in 1994's The Lion King? I have another name for The Lion King.
I don't know if I want to know it.
I call him the President of the United States because he's lying. Because he's lying, and he's I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Lying.
Well, I'm so lost by all these jokes. We're throwing it way back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JPO.
Is it Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
And we'll go to Dylan.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is correct. 2-2.
I hate to be that guy. Can I be the pen and paper guy?
You're
dying
good.
here.
Yeah.
All right, we are all tied up 2-2 as we get to your third question in the category of the 1970s. Who directed 3 Days of the Condor? What's your favorite kind of bird, Payson?
Ooh, like falcons.
Oh, falcons.
Yeah, they're fast. Captain Falcon from F-Zero. Falco from Star Fox. What a
I like
fucking-
robins.
What bird do you like?
I like robins.
Ooh, nice. Got the nice red belly, and you do love red robin.
I love red robin. 5.
Unlimited fries.
Exactly. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dylan.
Sidney Pollock.
And we'll go to JPO.
That's it, Brian De Palma.
Sidney Pollock is correct, so Dylan will stay perfect 3-2 as we get your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming in the category of classics. What sport does Guy Haynes play in Strangers on a Train? I don't want to just name sports, so I'm just going to say something that we haven't said yet. This is a protect your neck Civil War.
It is. It really is.
I know. We just started getting along. Now you're making us fight.
Now they
got
both
Amaru
have
to manage me.
They're not.
Yeah. Dylan's got himself a shoddy.
3,
Dylan's
2,
got himself a 40.
1. Hands down, we'll go to JPO.
I threw out tennis.
And we'll go to Dylan.
Tennis.
Tennis is correct. 4-3. As we get to your next question in the category of recent releases. Lou is a manager for what kind of business in Love Lies Bleeding? I was going to ask you on the last question about like what would you do if you met a stranger on a train, and instantly red flashing lights went off in my head that Cody would message me in the group chat saying this is a bad idea. So I just,
There is no good way to answer that question.
no, there's really no way out of that question without us having to like send you to HR.
Yeah,
So.
very true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dylan.
Jim.
And we'll go to JPO.
Dying. Yeah.
Jim is correct as we go 5-4 to your next question from Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming in the category of actors and actresses. Pedro Almodovar directed what actor in The Skin I Live In, Pain and Glory, and I'm So Excited? Who makes up Multiplex HR? That's actually a really good question.
I feel like the answer to that is Maggie Brzakala.
That, yeah, you know
I feel
what?
like she has to be everything to do with like our legal team, our HR team, like anything where like we needed like a real adult. Maggie's the real adult. Like,
Are you comfortable with the skin you live in?
no. 5, 4, 3,
Not a big fan.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to JPO.
So Antonio Banderas.
And we'll go to Dylan.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas is correct. 6-5 as you get to your penultimate question in the category of sports. Elliot Page, Marcia Gay Harden, and Kristen Wiig star in what sports film? There is a message in the chat here that says Payson broke the no politics rule. Get his ass.
It's just saying that the president is lying. Lion King. You know.
The way you said that sounded a lot like
Wow.
Nazario, and I think that's weird. I think you might have like the key to a Nazario impersonation. That Nazario will be like, "All right, 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Dylan,
Hope I didn't get this title mixed up with another movie. I said Whip It.
and we'll go to JPO.
Whip it.
All right, cool.
Whip it is correct. 7-6. As we go to the last question from
Real quick, I just dropped my marker cap, so.
Okay, I'm gonna pause again.
There it is. All right. All right, we're good.
All right, Dylan leads 7-6 as we get to the final question of the round from Payson.
Yes, your final question will be coming to you in the category of mystery thriller. What 90s mystery stars Nick Nolte as a small town man investigating a hunting accident? And I know the players are going to hate as I say this, but for the audience, if Dylan hits this question, he will have a perfect round.
Correct.
Just don't do that.
I apologize. I have to say it.
There's a fine print at the bottom of every contract we sign with Multiplex that says we have to in round one in order to.
I was in a fandom match recently, and they said, "Man, the players are still perfect after the second question." It's like, fuck you.
You picked your spots. 5, 4.
I'll take a repeat. I want to hear it again.
All right, that is JPO's first repeat.
In the category mystery thriller, what 90s mystery stars Nick Nolte as a small town man investigating a hunting accident? Sounds like an interesting film. I will neither confirm nor deny if I have seen it.
I also
I
cannot
haven't.
confirm or deny any operations of the IMF without the director's approval.
That is a quote from Patriot Games.
Yeah. Yeah. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to. We'll go to JPO first,
I threw out a U-turn.
and we will go to Dylan for the perfect round.
Is it missing?
Both are incorrect. We're looking for
Oh, so cool, buddy.
What was it?
affliction.
Affliction. Okay.
So with that, Dylan leads 7-6 out of round number 1. But anything can happen to get to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You are each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with every line on the second spin. Be aware there is stealing in this round, and your categories on the wheel tonight. It's a very decade heavy wheel, directed by Jim Jarmusch. Actors and actresses, 2010s, 2000s, 1970s, crime directors, and recent releases. Dylan, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Jordan?
I will defer.
All right, then, Jordan, this will be your first spin. And you land on actors and actresses. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Yeah, I'll keep that.
All right, so you'll look back, and I'll go ahead and I'll give you your questions in the category of actors and actresses. Jordan, are you ready? All right, then your first question. What John Hughes production was the feature film debut of Steve Carell?
Baby Sue?
That is incorrect. Dylan, chance for the 2-point steal.
16 Candles.
Ah, fuck it, Curly.
Also correct. Looking for Curly Sue.
Shit,
Oh.
as soon as I said it.
Okay.
Picture of Curly hair.
Jordan, your second question.
Yeah.
Alan Hale Sr., Nicole Williamson, and Jamie Foxx have all played what literary sidekick?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Dr. Watson, B, Little John, C, Renfield, or D, Igor.
Shit. Igor.
That is incorrect. Dylan, the chance for 1-point steal. Your options are A, Dr. Watson, B, Little John, C, Renfield, or D, Igor.
Little John.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Who what?
I was thinking the same thing.
Haven't seen 2018's Robin Hood. Don't.
On it.
Your third question, Jordan. Who has appeared in The Silence of the Lambs, The Bourne Ultimatum, and Training Day?
Scott Glenn.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your fourth question. What animated movie features supporting voice performances from Daniel Kaluuya, Amanda Stenberg, and Andy Samberg?
Wendell and Wild.
As incorrect, Dylan chance for the 2-point steal.
I'll say Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
That is correct.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Of course. Oh,
And your
the shit out of
final question of the round, Jordan.
that.
Who plays Imhotep in 1932's The Mummy?
32s. That's multiple choice. This.
Your multiple choice options are A, Boris Karloff, B, Lon Chaney Jr., C, Bela Lugosi, or D, Claude Rains.
A.
A, Boris Karloff is correct for 1 point.
Please.
So at the end of Jordan's spin, he gets a score up to 9. Those steals put Dylan up to 10, as we will bring back the wheel for Dylan's spin. And your first one lands on the 1970s. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Sorry, can you scroll down so I can just see the full wheel there?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I'll spin again.
All right, you'll be stuck with every line on this spin. No, you will not, because that is a free respin as it lands on actors naturally. This time, though, you'll be stuck with directors.
Okay.
All right, Pace, you want to go ahead and give him his questions in the category of directors?
Absolutely. Dylan, are you prepared for your first question in the category of directors? Or all your questions, I should say.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Your first question. What was the first film made by the Coen brothers that actor Steve Buscemi appeared in?
Love the actor ones. I'll go to multiple choice just to be sure.
That's fair. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, Raising Arizona, B, Barton Fink, C, The Hudsucker Proxy, or D, Miller's Crossing?
Go with the one that popped into my head. I'll say Miller's Crossing.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your second question in the category of directors. Who directed the 2021 film Come On, Come On?
Mike Mills.
Correct for 2 points. Your third question. What was the only film directed by Don Siegel that starred John Wayne?
The Shootist.
Correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category of directors. Who directed the 90s films Into the West, An Awfully Big Adventure, and Pushing Tin?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Bruce Beresford, B, Mike Newell, C, Michael Apted, or D, Peter Cataneo?
I'll go with Michael Apted.
That is unfortunately incorrect. JPO, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Bruce Beresford, B, Mike Newell, C, Michael Apted, or D, Peter Cataneo?
I'll go with the other one, other Mike Newell.
And that is correct for a 1 point steal. And your final.
What's the score?
The score is JPO 10, U 15.
Gotcha.
Yep. So your final question in the category of directors. How many movies did Sam Raimi direct in the 1980s?
Okay, hold on. I'm scared. Multiple choice.
Here are your multiple choice options. Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
Three.
Correct for 1 point. The being the first 2 Evil Dead movies and a shit box of a film called
Crime
Crime
Wave.
Yep.
All right.
I blanked on where we were at. Okay, there we go. My bad. I forgot where we were in the round. All right. So at the end of round number 2, Dylan holds the lead 16. That still puts Jordan up to 10. But anything happens to get to round number 3, which is the poison round, and it works like this. You each already drafted categories to go on the big board. Now you're going to get to draft again. We're going to go until you each have selected 4 categories. Once you've taken a category, your opponent cannot take that other category. Once you each have 4, you'll be choosing what order you'd like those questions from 1, 2, 3, and 4-point values. We're going to go until there's mathematical elimination and a winner. We'll be back after they draft from these categories, which are recent releases, horror, mystery, comedy, directors, 2010s, westerns, and I think I skipped over one more.
Actors and actresses.
Actors and actresses. Thank you very much. We're going to let them draft. We'll be right back, and I'll collect my pieces of parts. Bye. All right, we are back. Our competitors have chosen their categories. We'll get right into it. George, since you are behind, you'll get to answer some questions first. What category would you like for your 1-point value?
Do recent releases.
All right. Pacey, you want to go ahead and give him his question in the category of recent releases?
Absolutely, Jordan. Your 1 pointer in the category of recent releases. Fantasia Barrino, Taraji P. Henson, and Danielle Brooks star in what recent musical?
Color Purple.
Correct for 1 point.
All right. What would you like for your 2-point value?
Let's go Westerns.
All right.
All right, JPO, your 2-pointer in the category of Westerns. Kevin Costner, Robert Duvall, and Annette Bening all have roles in what 2000s Western?
Open Range.
Correct for 2 points.
All right. What would you like for your 3-point value?
I'll go comedy.
All right.
All right, JPO, your 3-pointer in comedy to tie the game. In Three Amigos, how is Carmen, the daughter of the Santa Poco village leader, aware of the titular group?
She's seen their movies.
For 3 points.
And with that, JPO has fought his way back in it. Tie game.
Hey.
We have to go to Dylan to answer some questions. What category would you like for your 1-point value?
I will take actors and actresses.
All right. Your 1-point question in the category of actors and actresses. Katharine Hepburn, Saoirse Ronan, and Winona Ryder have all played what film character?
Joe March.
That is correct for 1 point. So bounces back to JPO for his 4-pointer in 2010s. If he hits it, Dylan will have to answer some questions. If he misses, Dylan will win the match. What is his question, Payson?
Absolutely, JPO, your 4-pointer in the category of 2010s. What special power does Bubble, played by Rihanna, have in Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets?
She's see-through and can turn invisible.
I don't think so.
And your winner, Dylan Vicious Vanthuyne. The answer we had was she can shapeshift.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
Right. So we'll take our players out for a moment. Payson, what a game. Good game. How are you feeling about the match? I'm falling apart, being yelled at in the chat.
I thought it was an exciting game. Throughout the duration of this match, it was pretty dang close in round one. Dylan got 7, Jordan got 6. I think it really just came down to Dylan getting those steals in JPO's strength category, which shout out to Dylan because that was obviously a tougher round with it being strength level. You always run that risk when you select that. And then, JPO hit his 1, 2, and 3, but he just could not get that last 4.
Absolutely. We'll start with JPO, our second place finisher today. You were on the right track with that 4. A really strong round 3 all around. Just really came down to just kind of 50-50ing. How are you feeling about that match? And specifically, how are you feeling about that 4-point question?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a fair question. Like I said, I knew there was some sort of, I was kind of on the cusp in a way, but no, I hadn't seen it so long. I was a one-timer. But no, man, I'm always happy to lose to a good dude and a good player. And just the fact that I can kind of keep it going a little bit more, didn't get too trumped in the end, get a little bit of a return in round 3. So I'm happy for him, man. Like I said, definitely hoping for slightly more next time, but I won't cry too much tonight.
Absolutely. Like we said, a solid game all the way through. This does bring about an end to your season more than likely. Is there anyone you are hoping to play when we see you again in singles?
People that are less hard to beat.
I love that answer. We will see you very soon. Always good to have you around. We'll go to our winner today, Vicious Dylan Vanthuyne. I could see you in round 1 every time JPO hit a question. You just go, fuck, it's still close. Fuck, it's
he was
still
hesitating
close.
After every question, like, and then he wrote down the right answer. I was like, damn it.
He was hot on your tail throughout that match. How are you feeling? I feel like you're like cooling down from a bit of a sweat beaten brow match.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good match. I know JPO is like a really strong competitor. I think like he's beaten some like very impressive competitors in the past, like Kaiser and Robert. I never beat Kaiser for some reason. Kaiser has my number. He beat Kaiser, so good on him for doing that. This is the performance I was looking for. I'm happy I didn't talk myself out of saying Across the Spider-Verse because I was like, I know Daniel Kaluuya's in it. I wasn't sure about the other two. So that was big. I'm glad I got that one. And yeah, I feel good about the performance overall.
Absolutely. Overall, I thought that was really strong. And I know there's a couple of times there was like a round 2 part where you're like, fuck, I'm too scared, go to multiple. Is there any part of you that's like, maybe I should have just trusted my gut a little bit more, or are you happy with going to multiple this time?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I might have heard that Miller's Crossing question before, but I wasn't sure if it was Steve Buscemi that was the actor that was asked, so I was scared to say it. Maybe I could have trusted myself on that. That was not based on movie knowledge. That was based on trivia knowledge. So I'm glad, I guess, watching trivia matches helps there. And yeah, since the James Puckett match, I always worry about the number questions. So I was like, all right, I'm in the lead. I'm just going to check down just to be safe. I don't want to give up too big of a steal. Some things I could have done better, but overall I feel good.
Absolutely. You definitely were sharp after a bit of a break. Maybe that's just from playing teams as much as you have and being around everyone, but you looked great. You continue forward through Act 4 on a path towards the singles title. We know who you are playing because the video will have come out yesterday. But in case people didn't watch it yesterday, I'll give you one of 2 options. You'll be playing either Joe Farrelly or Jeremy Potters. Who are you hoping to play in your next match?
Jeremy Potters. It's Civil War. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I love Jeremy. He's being on a team with him has been a lot of fun. We've done some good things over there, and I think it'd be a really fun stress-free match just to play him because he's improved a lot this season. Like that dude's playing lights out this year, so I'd love to play him. That'd be great.
Very much.
But if it's
so.
Joe, cool.
We're just gonna go through and just keep checking off every teammate you've ever had that you have to play on the way to this title. So congratulations on the win. We'll see you in the next one. For everyone here, this has been Movie Melee. Thank you guys so much for watching. That has been Dylan. That has been Jordan. That has been Payson. I have been Caleb, and this has been Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.
Goodbye. Later. at Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
Goodbye.